I have excuses on excuses on excuses why I can't like see the people that I love and care about.
Are you okay with it?
No. Yeah, I do need to protect me.
There
we go. Don't succeed. Put the phone down and never try again.
And never try again. Just get another drink.
Let's let these people know. You know what's going on over here? And if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah.
Tell me you wanna ride, you want me by your side. There ain't no other lover that can make it smile.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. What's up? How you doing? How are you? Are you taking care of yourself? For real. If not, we're gonna get into it today because, baby, we are halfway through the year. The half of the year is already done. It's already done, babes. January to July, done. She's a goner. Mid-year resets are just like the extra oomph that you need so that when you're looking at the end of the year, you can say like, all right, I did a little something, you know, I ain't staying in my bed all day. This is technically still a vlog, and I'm gonna sort of walk you through my week. And I also have some little things that I have for you guys if you want it. You gotta wait to the end for that, so we'll get into it. And these are the 8 things that I'm focusing on in this week's vlog. Emotional, physical, occupational, social, spiritual, intellectual, environmental, and financial. Now, I didn't document every single one of those areas. This is a lot to consider. I don't think that you have to focus on all of these, but I think that these are great thought starters. I'm not going to focus on all of these. Trying to prioritize really for me are occupational, physical, social, and emotional. That's where I feel like I have the capacity. You know what I mean? If you know me, you know that like I am a therapy girl. So we started the week off strong. I started this off with my therapy session. So within this vlog, you're not gonna see me journaling, but I journaled a lot this week. And it's been a while since I picked up my journal. I don't know, do y'all journal? Because it's been a minute since I picked up my journal. Like I have been looking at it as such a big task to just like sit down, turn your music off, turn your TV off, turn your podcast off, sit in the silence and just think about your thoughts. And it's just too much for me. I know y'all are so tired of seeing me in this room. I'm tired of it. What time is it? It's 9:05. I'm 5 minutes late to my therapy appointment, but I'm gonna have y'all right here. I just woke up. Usually I don't let my therapist see me looking a mess, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I take my therapy calls in the bed. It all depends on how I'm feeling. And right now I don't feel like much. We're trying to get back on our bully. I was trying to wake up early, but it's raining outside, so that's why I couldn't. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good.
What's been going on this week?
Busy
Work-wise, yeah. I think that I often associate me being and staying in the house with me being depressed and sad. Now that I'm not really, like, I'm not at all.
Depressed and sad?
Yeah, right.
And when you say at this point in my life, what time period are you referring to? The past week, this year, this decade?
Maybe it was because I had the motivation from like having somebody else in the apartment with me who actively like gets up all the time and is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's put a pin in this because I'd like to come back to it. So that's all I'll say.
You can stay on it if you want, because I don't have much to talk about. I just got nervous and I changed subjects.
Oh, okay. Then, okay, I will talk about it. Draw the connection for me there. Are you okay with it?
No. Hey, y'all. I haven't talked to y'all all day long. I know we are resetting our lives and getting things together. Therapy obviously is very much so a part of that. In therapy, you kind of forget to like take a beat. You know what I mean? Like it's not like work. You don't have like mid-year reviews. Just come and you bring yourself and you bring what you want to talk about. And you have a conversation on those topics and maybe how it impacts certain areas of your life. And obviously all of that is very, very beneficial, but I like wanted to look, especially since I'm doing this mid-year thing, I wanted to look overall and like say, what's something that you think that I should be doing? And she gave me like a couple things, nothing too much, like obviously like stop being so hard on yourself, like one of the things that she challenged me with for this month was to take a step back from social media. And what's funny is that I used to do this all the time. No, I think things got weird after the pandemic. I really do. I just have not been prioritizing some of the things that I really used to prioritize a while ago. It was kind of good to hear her say that and like how she thinks that it's impacting me. And also, I'm obviously going to post, like, I don't want to, like, and I'm also going to comment with y'all, like, I'm still going to have this, and we're still going to chit chat, and I'm still here, babes. I'm just not going to be interacting with other people's stuff. So she was like, yeah, YouTube, da-da-da-da, like, whatever. And I'm like, I didn't realize how much of a connection I had with YouTube in the way that I do. Like, I am deep in the sauce. When she said it, I was like, how am I gonna watch a Leah Face vlog? How am I gonna do that? But at the end of the day, that content is there to stay. It's not like I can't go back and watch it. And it's also not like I need it. It holds me back from living. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I choose the area of comfort. I choose my safe space, which is watching videos, staying in the crib, eating, like, you know, and getting my work done. And that's it. I don't know. I really felt really challenged by that because I haven't done a social media cleanse in a while. Pull back, you know what I mean? And for a month, she said we're going to check in on our sessions. Y'all know I go weekly. But I felt like that was very helpful. So anyways, and I'll also say, like, if you're not going into therapy, there are plenty of resources if you are interested. There are free resources that are available. You just have to look them up within your area. There are resources that are available via online. Because I know when I started therapy, I did not want to see a therapist in person. Okay, something about it felt embarrassing for me. I started slow with that process. Tried virtual. I think I did like Talkspace, I don't remember what it's called. There's BetterHelp. There's a bunch of other resources. And while those might not be like the best resources, it is what it is. Because you don't want to go in person. You don't want to meet nobody in face to face. So, yeah. And after that, I ended up getting a therapist. And at first, our sessions were virtual. We do Zoom sessions every once in a while. Our sessions now, I request it to be in person. And it has dramatically shifted how our therapy sessions go. I swear to God, it feels like therapy. I don't know, something about it just hits, okay? We get right to the meat and potatoes. Ain't none of that other BS, okay? We get right to it. I'm hurrying up and getting ready because I got to go into the office today, but I thought I'd share some notes from my therapy session yesterday. My girl called me out. If you saw it on my Instagram stories, you know, if you're not there, get there, babes. A couple people were writing me like, dang, she read me too. I genuinely feel like I have the best therapist. I feel like I lucked up so much finding her. And within that cleanse, I feel like I've just been having these moments of silence in which, if you know me, my house is never silent. Like, there's always some TV going, there's always a podcast going, there's always a YouTube video going at all times in this house. Now it's been like pretty quiet lately, and I feel like it's just been forcing me to deal with some of these thoughts and emotions that I've just been like pushing down. I don't remember what we were talking about. I got done talking, and then the first thing that she said is, you've been working overtime to protect your emotions. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Staying in a house, you know, you not getting so close to people, you being afraid to be vulnerable with people. Like, you know, I've talked about like how I have a struggle with like being vulnerable and all of that or whatever. I'm working overtime to protect my emotions, which then causes me to not be vulnerable with people, which then leads me to, when I'm trying so desperately hard to like protect me and my feelings and my emotions, what that then leads to is me isolating myself. And she was like, Nikki, you want connection. Like, you talk about like how, you know, you feel when you're isolated and how that's not like a good feeling and how you desire to have closer connections with people. But because of like situations or like, you know, past experiences that you've had, you have been spending years working overtime to protect your emotions. And that then allows you not to perform these meaningful connections that you so desperately want with people because you're genuinely just not allowing yourself to. I'm like literally just teetering in the middle right now because, you know, part of me is like, yeah, I do need to protect me. Who else, if not me, that's gonna protect me? I have people in my life that like have been around for years and years and years, and I'm very close with the people that are in my life, but you know, it's kind of like on my terms because I like to be in control of everything, and I don't like that about myself, and I want to learn to like let go of that control, right? There is a risk and there is a reward to letting go of like, you know, protecting your emotions. The risk of that is rejection, right? You go through the experiences of like people, you know, letting you down because they're people at the end of the day. The reward of that is connection. It does go right. You are able to form a closer connection with people. Just a couple tips, a little sprinkle for you. For me, physical is not just about the body aesthetics itself, but it's more about how I'm taking care of my body. And I think that like I'm trying to prioritize that above just like body aesthetics. It's like, I feel like I'm getting at this point in my life where I'm getting older, right? I'm valuing how I take care of myself more and more as I get older. And so a part of taking care of myself is my physical health. Like, what am I putting in my body? Am I going to the gym? What's happened is that like we work from home and the baby, I don't need no bosses to hear this and think that I want to go back in the office at all. I don't. Legitimately, we just sit at our desk all day long, getting out, and I'm not walking. And I think that like I've been trying to prioritize that, even if it's just like going on a 30-minute walk a day. I've been doing that. Good morning. I always get, I don't know if y'all like this, I always end up getting carried away with a task that I should not really be focused on. I just got a package here. Dang, Nikki. If you know me, you know I do not spend money like that at all. Call me El Cheapo. Okay. I'm getting some new shoes because I really needed some new gym shoes. And who knew that these things got here this fast? I just got some Nikes. I literally just ordered these last night. They're here. Thank God. Here's what we're about to do. Today we are focusing on the physical. That's so big. I don't like that. I hate it actually. I went grocery shopping yesterday and I got a few things. I meal prepped just a little bit. I got a bunch of stuff in here just so that I can like feel like I have enough in the house. Because I'm very much so a person, if I don't have things to like reach for, and I'm gonna go for the easiest option, which could be like an Uber or just going across the street, go pick up something that's not healthy. So I picked up a few things. If you know, I said in my last video, I have been vegan for years, but I am transitioning out of that. And this has been my first week eating like seafood. It ain't hurt my stomach, I'm all right. I'm going to go to the gym today. I have a leg day. So give me a minute, let me get dressed. We're gonna take this pre-worky and then we're gonna head to the gym. Of course, you know, we're gonna take our vitamin, omega-3, my vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin B12. Instead of doing our usual pre-workout, I made this rice cake with peanut butter, banana, honey, Himalayan salt. Real tasty, real good. Turn on some tunes. If y'all don't know, because I am so behind. A Sake old album, but I randomly came across a video of somebody playing his song. I was like, oh wow, that's a good tune vibe. That's a good vibe. Love this album right here. This album right here is about to get me through my entire workout. I am obsessed with this album. Like, so behind on Love Island. I'm binge watching right now and I'm trying to find better snacks because I can't keep snacking on cookies. Real quick and easy. So social, have you been sitting in the house? Sitting in the house a little bit too long. You've been to yourself too long, boo-boo. Me too. Twin. I've been sitting in the house for too long. I've been in my bed. Anytime that I'm not working or like making a video or like, you know, maybe trying to go to the gym or change my life and write down all the ways that I can change my life, I am to myself. At the end of the year, I want to look back and say that I have prioritized also being social because it's important. We are meant to be around community. That's why I be going to pole classes. That's why I be going to church, you know? Like, that's not the only reason why, but like, it's a big reason. Like, community is really important to me personally, and I know that I need it to thrive. My friend is about to come over and I have been trying to be more social. I've been allowing my body to get in the way of me being social, really. Like, I feel Like if I don't look a certain way, or if I don't like the way that I'm presenting myself to the world, you know what I mean? My face is a little chunky, if my body is too big, or if my skin is breaking out, or if my head isn't shaved, if my hair isn't done. I have excuses on excuses on excuses why I can't like see the people that I love and care about. I just kind of hide myself. Like I said, I'm trying to get out more and see my friends. My friend Shannon is going to be coming over. Y'all seen her in my last video. A couple of videos ago, y'all seen her before we celebrated her birthday on here. Look who's here! How it looks, you look good though.
It really, actually, wow.
Right, hey.
Wait a minute.
My makeup good today.
Period, Paul. Period. Cheers. I definitely didn't get this last time though.
It looks decent though. What kind of Sasana?
Yeah.
So I think what my conversation is gonna be. Where you at? You look at you laying down.
At home.
Hello? What's going on? What's going on? He's not coming back out.
Are we serious right now? The way the water, like, we having a serious conversation and it just was like.
Like out the side, it was like.
What's funny is we got to a new spot. We've been trying to take pictures.
Like these pictures.
Oh my God, I keep zooming in my face.
No, like these pictures.
Don't succeed, put the phone down, and never try.
And never try again. Just get another drink.
Okay. Look at her in her zone. Hold on. Please. Get into your zone, please, for me.
Tell your bitch I said.
Shannon, please. Please. Be so expeditiously serious.
I couldn't even see it.
Come on, set up. Yeah. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. With this camera, it's giving me anxiety. This is the grocery shopping for me after the bar.
$8 for some eggs. You know how to tell a good egg from a bad egg?
How?
The yolk has to be orange. If it's orange, it's a good egg. If it's yellow, it's a
But I
bad egg.
want y'all to know that it is 10:41. And she's literally like, I'm not done
I
yet.
live in the hood. My bodega don't have shit like this.
Hey. Shawty bad, shawty thick, shawty thick, shawty thick. In her Skims dress. In her Skims dress.
Exposure. You got process. You got help.
This shit is expensive though.
It's so good.
But it's so good. I literally cannot order. I cannot get anything else.
I eat it.
You looking for groceries this late at night is
It's only
mad.
10:44.
It's 10:44.
I like food.
Mugging me off, mate.
Mugging me off, mate. Come on. Grocery shop at 10:44 at night. Like, there's a fucking time cap on when I can grocery shop.
Literally, babes.
Literally, baby, I don't understand.
Obviously, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I mean? Like, but
That's
you're,
disrespectful.
bruv.
Disrespectful. I feel really mugged off.
See you when I get home.
Bye.
All right, guys, I am back at home. I'm probably about to spend the rest. It's not that late. What time is it? I actually have to edit a video tonight so that it can go live tomorrow. I have to film. Said I was gonna film like a take off my makeup with me type of video, so I'm gonna film that right now. I just want to go to sleep and watch Love Island. I'm going to church tomorrow too. I don't know. I feel like blonde hair just looks so strange on me. I'm with again. It's the same vlog.
Oh, God.
The same week, and you'll be in it. Where's your pink?
Huh?
Where's your pink?
On my toes.
Mine too. Barbie ain't got no playhouse. He wanna play in the playhouse. Snatch the way that I snatch my wigs off when I get done with work is literally nuts. The moment that I get done with a meeting, the moment that I get, because I went into the office today.
Oh, you did. Everyone
Yeah.
a little bit ready, a little bit
Hi. She has us taking shots before the Barbie movie.
Some bitches wear pink, some bitches drink coffee.
Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, kid. Camera above you.
Never beneath you, always beside you. Up to it, down to it, those who go to it, we do it because he used to it, now drink, drink. What is this?
This marketing team should have the entire month of August off. Yes, you're right. Oh, okay.
This is so childish.
You are the provider of all the alcohol tonight.
Occupational. For me, this is this. Where are my manifesting girls at? Are my manifesting girlies in the chat? Enter the chat. Knock, knock, who's there? I have never intentionally manifested. I think that I've unintentionally did it for years, and that is really how I've gotten the jobs that I want, or like, you know, I've gone after certain things that I wanted to do, is that I actually just visualize myself doing it, or I'll say it out loud, or I'll write it in a journal. And for me right now, from an occupational standpoint, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I have fully entered this piece of my life where I feel confident. I'm allowing myself to present that way, and confident and feeling in charge of who I am and knowing who I am. And so I feel like that's starting to reflect on camera, because I'm getting a good response out of it, because y'all are here. Y'all see my video. What's up? I think it's really interesting talking about occupation and like goals and dreams that you have for yourself, because I feel like everybody has grown up like hearing different things within their household, and like everybody views money and like jobs and things that they want in a different way. My mama telling me like, you need a job, just get a job, any job, it doesn't matter, you don't have to be passionate about it, just get anything and pay your bills, period. Mama is not with the funny. Okay, she said pay your bills right now. But my dad, on the other hand, it doesn't matter really the financial perspective of where you at. It is, are you happy doing what you're doing? So like, I've heard him say, if you find a job that you like, you never work another day in your life. I know I'm not the only one that has heard this a million times breathing down my throat. Dad has been really intentional about telling me that like, you need to find your position in life and find what makes you happy and go off of that. Professional piece is probably the largest piece that I'm most concerned with right now, because if you my boss, you know, you can sign out right now, but I don't want to do that damn job. What I'm doing right now is something that I eventually want to make a living off of. If y'all didn't know, I just got monetized. Period. Really quick, y'all, I'm on family vacation and my family is downstairs partying, and I came upstairs to edit because I want this to go up for y'all this week. I am having a panic attack because I just realized I hit 100K. Are y'all kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I'm gonna make a whole nother video on this, like a separate like vlog video, whatever, maybe a sit down. But maybe I go live too. Maybe we do like 100K live, because I've never done that and I've been wanting to. So let me know if you'd be interested. Let me know in the comments. But I could not talk about this piece and not say thank you. Are you kidding? This is literally insane. I am in awe. Like, I literally, if I say literally one more time, I'm going to throw up. But thank you. And let me hurry up and get back to editing this, because I know y'all want another video. I'm gonna just get it out to y'all right now. All right, bye. I think that I enjoy this so much that I'm not really, like, sometimes I watch myself kind of focus on the numbers, but I really don't care, because like, I'm having such a good time. I'm happy right now, and like, I'm able to give myself a creative outlet, and like also have conversations with people on here that like are cool, you know what I mean? So I want to push myself to do more. Like, a lot of my videos have been maintenance day focused, and I feel like I could show a different side of myself to people. I think that talking to the camera, like on a vlog, is cute. Like, it's easy, and it was hard like the first couple of weeks. Like, but I feel like now I feel like I could get better in certain areas. Like, part of me sometimes feels like I'm like not a good enough vlogger. It's hard to like pick up a camera and just talk and like be like, hi, knowing that y'all will be back there watching it. But, or maybe not, maybe y'all won't show up one day, but y'all have been, and y'all been pulling up on your girl, so what's up? But knowing that y'all are back there watching it, it's still kind of weird to like just talk to a camera and y'all are not like in front of me, you feel me? So it's kind of getting over that. And then also like, it feels easier said than done. Like, when I used to watch vlogs, I would be like, I can do that, that's easy. I look back at some of my old videos that I never, ever, ever posted. She was so uncomfy. I used to talk like with a whisper. You could hear me like whispering. My sister would always say like, you sound like you're talking with a different type of voice. Like you don't sound like yourself. Trying to be quiet because I have neighbors and I'm like, oh, I don't want them to hear me. Not no more, not no more. Y'all are literally starting to see me nuttier and nuttier and nuttier each video, which I enjoy because this is me, okay? Hi friends, so I am actually listening to a podcast and I feel like I'm getting really inspired by it. I'm listening to Yeah, But Who Cares podcast, and I don't know if y'all follow Any Given Sunday on TikTok or Instagram.
What did that look around, or I'm doing what I happened when it wasn't even like I kind of marks the start of a creator journey. It's like if I tell you I have a website, I'm the type of person who likes to share things, the same with my little brother, because I think it's like, you know, and oftentimes I chose.
Obsessed with seaweed lately. I've literally been having it with everything, but right now I'm just having like a rice bowl. In my day after work, doing the things that make me happy, right? We advance ourselves from a occupational perspective, put ourselves in a situation where, you know, where we essentially want to be for where we are currently. I was listening to the podcast because like I said, I'm like trying to get back on my, not back on my grind. I feel like this area I have been really good at and pretty consistent, but I think that there's more I can do, which is what I plan on doing today. But I think that a lot of people often place their value on, did a brand reach out to me? What am I gaining from this from a monetary perspective? And how am I growing from this? And how can people see that I'm growing from this as opposed to me just consistently releasing stuff? Like you kind of want that reward of like, oh, I come out with 10 videos, a brand hit me up, and then I finally got a paid opportunity to like do stuff. What's interesting is that I work in this space, I work in ads. You know, I am the person that works at the company that I work at that hits up other brands to get them to do what creators do, like get them to have ads on places that I work. So I used to work at Twitter and I used to work at the New York Times, whatever, so that the company can essentially make money, because all of these companies make money off of ads, period, right? The reality is, and this is what I kind of had to tell myself and what inspired this conversation was that any podcast, the reality is nobody cares. A lot of times creators often either feel like they don't have value and like will want to quit, or they feel like, you know, their counterparts, like the counterparts get more than what they get. And in a lot of cases, that is extremely true. More true on like who these companies have within their organization that's representing them. That company has a bunch of at the organization. At the end of the day, their For You page is full of stuff that they want to watch, full of stuff that like they are interested in. And if they want to find like fresh, diverse faces, they have to go out and really actively search for that and find something that they like. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of hard in a world of like a bunch of creators, a bunch of diverse creators, a bunch of people. How do you get a voice in a room full of noise already? You know what I mean? And I think that it's really showing that you have that value. It's really being loud in other ways that doesn't just mean putting out content. And the gist of it is you have to like reach out to these brands yourself. And I think that like I know that. It's so funny because I was reading through y'all comments. A couple of y'all posted me on your Instagram stories, which was like, that was the aha moment for me. It's hard to see that it's real when all you're seeing is just like a handle name and a comment and like something really good over the internet. But the moment that somebody put me on their Instagram, it was like one girl to put me on her Instagram, it was like early in the morning, and I was like, girl, it's 7 a.m. You watching me at 7 a.m? No, that's right. And I hit her back up and I was up, but like that was when it hit for me. It was like I was able to like click and go on her page, and I was like, these are real people. These aren't bots. The road isn't playing games with me. It's about you recognizing that you have value on your own. Like you have the value. And if you don't believe that you have the value, you're not able to really like speak to that to anybody else, or you won't find the motivation or the confidence to go after it on your own. Whatever it is, like if it's from like want to find a new job, if you want to like, if you have a business, if you want to sell lashes, if you want to do hair, if you want to like, whatever it is that you want to do, not that people don't see the value in you, people genuinely just might not see you. You know what I mean? Like, it's a reason why these brands spend millions and billions of dollars on ads to continue to stay relevant, to continue to stay top of mind for people. How we as people don't have billions of dollars. I mean, some do. Billions and billions of dollars to like put out ads and show our face to people so that people know who we are. We do have the advantage of being able to like use what we have at our disposal to go after what we want. I am about to get up and I'm about to go and hustle and I'm about to go get after mine, period. And if you got something that you want to go after, and if you got a business that you want, and if you're tired of your job, or if you want a raise, or if you want a promotion, or if you want whatever it is that you want, at the end of the day, you can't sit around focusing on the negative of like why you can't have it, or why people are saying that you can't have it, or like why society says that you can't have it. How are you going to get it? I know for a fact that there's no way that I would have been able to get into the position that I'm at right now, been able to get raises or promotions or whatever. No way that I would have been able to get there without raising my hand. You know what I mean? Like, because especially at these big corporations who have thousands of people working at them, how are they going to see you if you don't let them know that you are worth seeing? Like, hi, babes, I'm here. And not just a one-time hi. Babe, I'm going to be here again and again and again and again and again. I'm going to show up and I'm going to be in your face. And so it's time for me to be in these brands' face. It's time for me to be like, yo, what's up? This is my stuff. Let's pop off. Get out your head. This is me talking to you and this is me talking to me. Get out your head, baby. You only have a certain amount of time on this earth and clock is ticking, babes. The people need you. Sign in. And I want it. And I think that like y'all hitting me up and saying what y'all say, y'all are making me want it even more. Let's let these people know. Know what's going on over here? And if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah. That money, sus, period. Financial. I know that occupational is like a key focus for me, but I also have to make money. Somebody gotta pay these bills. I think that I also want to keep my job too. And I also want to show up. So I think that when I think about financial perspective, I think about the money that's coming in, not just like, not investing or anything. So how am I doing that outside of like the occupational goals that I had to get out of it? And I look at it in two ways. It's like, what is the percentage that I want to give to this? What is the effort that I want to show up? And how does that look for me? How does that feel for me to like give enough, but not everything that I have? Because I think that like in jobs, we tend to, especially when money is coming in and you know, like this is what feeds my family, this is what feeds me. Like we get wrapped up and like give so much of ourselves that it wears us out. And so how do I give enough of myself that I'm still showing up and I'm still killing it and still doing what I need to do, but not like taking away from me and away from the things that I want and I desire for my life? Because at the end of the day, your work is not your entire life. It is not your entire personality, okay? And that is basically it, y'all. I think that monitoring this and monitoring your progress is something that I'm also getting into too. So I used to bullet journal a lot. I don't know if y'all bullet journal. I bullet journal a lot. I used to bullet journal a lot. Like this was my, I don't know if y'all can see, but like this was my bullet journal. And basically what a bullet journal is this, it's just a sheet, a bunch of dots on it, and you create your own page. So instead of getting a journal that's already built out for you, you create it, you design it, and you spend a lot of time on it, but like it makes you kind of feel proud of it when you see it. So I created a new one. Look at her, she's so cute. I am tracking, like rating my day. Like I'm tracking like how I feel throughout the day, just so that I can sort of start to see like trends and habits, and like I can use all of this as a guide to like some of the things and areas that I want to focus on next year. I have a log here for like my health log, so like if I'm hungover one day, or if I got a cold, or if I got the stomach ache. And then I go into like my monthly habits, so you know, looking at it by the month, picking a few things that I want to focus on. So whether it's emotional, physical, social, all of those, picking those out and like marking when I've shown up for it, so I can literally see, did I actually do this today? Steps are important for me. Like I said, my physical and like getting outside and getting fresh air, or like actually walking and leaving my desk. So I'm tracking like how many steps I'm taking, tracking how much sleep I'm getting, because I need to prioritize that too, because I be sleeping. What I'm noticing as I'm doing this is that I go to sleep so late. The last 2 pages, which are my favorite, it's the highlights, which is essentially like a gratitude space, and it's all 31 days where I talk about like what was I grateful for, like one little sentence of like what was the highlight of my day, and that allows me to like focus on the positive as opposed to focusing on the negative. Even if I am frustrated for that day, what was the highlight of my day? Was it just getting up, being able to wake up in the morning and opening my eyes? That's about as far as I got. Or was it as big as like I hung out with my friends and like I had a good time, like all of that, like whatever it might be. My highlights here, and then my last page, in which I have never done in one of my bullet journals before, but I've been noticing that like I have been wanting a lot lately, and I want to just keep track of like all the things that I want and maybe look back at it and say like, dang girl, you did that. Covering it because I don't need y'all to see. I have a biggest dreams section, and essentially I just write out one thing. Like it's like usually it's like wild above and beyond things that like maybe I'm not gonna hit this year, maybe I'm not gonna hit it at all. Me, as I'm getting older, the one thing that I fear is me losing the desire to want more. And I think that this sort of keeps that for me, of like me being able to write down like, oh, I really want to do speaking engagement. When I write it, it's not like I want, it is more like an affirmation. Like I am, I already have, I've done, people love, da, da, da. You know what I mean? I highly recommend you doing something like this, but I have a guide if you're interested in doing it yourself. Or if you don't want to do it at all and you just want to print out the pages or just have it on your computer, I created one for y'all, period. I got bored one day and I was just like, let me just do this right here for them. I hope you like it. Full guide of like what my bullet journal looks like and how I'm tracking it. It's already done for you. I have months, August, September, October, November, December. And if you want to just print that out, or if you just want to use mine as a guide and get yourself a bullet journal, I think that this is just so, I honestly just think that this is so fun. If you're interested in that, go ahead and look in the description box below. Let me know if you like it, if you use it. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, that is it. We have reset our year. We are back on track. I'm feeling really excited. Like I'm feeling really good right now. Like I feel really good, and I feel really excited for like what I plan to accomplish for the next year. And I'm excited to like see what I can do. So yeah, I hope this is an extra little motivation, or maybe it was just a cute watch for you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But you know you go wrong. That's all on you. And I will see you next week. Make sure you take care of yourself too. Make sure you're doing that. All right.